Adriano Labib directing traffic in the middle of the back three.
Slides through. It's an early crossing chance. Haitley's in there. Irankunda too! And barely moments into the match, Nestori Irankunda already makes his mark. 1-0 to Australia.
Goal for Australia.
Again, not enough distance on the throw-in. Haitley lays it off. McLaughlin thought about the strike. Tees up Irankunda instead. It's deflected and in.
I don't think he meant it. But Nestori Irankunda will happily claim that one. Australia double their advantage. Notable frustration from him as urging his teammate to play more forward passes. That's a forward pass.
That's a McLaughlin. Cut back to Irankunda, who'll have a go from a long way out.
And he's making it look easy. Nestori Irankunda with his second of the night. His third goal involvement.
Parks. Into DiPizio. Feet of Haitley. Is that going to trickle over the byline? No, it won't. Haitley on the spin! The goalkeeper's let it through his legs. Muted celebrations from Max Haitley as he finally gets his goal. That's a horrible moment, Haitley. Irankunda. Pearman works it out wide to Antonio. In for Glasson!
And that's 5. Mitchell Glasson confidently finished into the bottom left-hand corner. And again, the supply comes from the boot of Peter Antonio. McLaughlin. Irankunda feeds the ball through the legs of his marker, and that will be a penalty. The stutter step, and confidently slammed into the back of the net by the Mariners midfield maestro. Shimizu caught up with him. Haitley off the chest. Glasson. 7-0. That's a great first time hit. Not once but twice blocked from the boot of Mitchell Glasson. Angling for his hat-trick. It's Irankunda free in the penalty area. And that shot was travelling. Smashed into the roof of the net. Nestori Irankunda.
Australia working it patiently again. Now DiPizio turns on the accelerator. Ball spills to Pearman, deflected horribly.
And there was really nothing that Vicente Reyes could do. Jalen Pearman will claim it. Space was there for Jalen Pearman to have a go. He got lucky with the deflection. Antonio in low for Haitley. And that is double figures.
Max Haitley gets his second. Antonio, great ball again. And it's Max Haitley who has a hat-trick as well. That has been a familiar combination tonight. Melbourne City's Peter Antonio providing the cross. The acres of space that he's operated in down that right-hand side doesn't come off. DiPizio floats the ball to the back stick. It's going to stay in play here.
Glasson, Antonio deflected. And it's into the back of the net. Eventually bundled over the line. A bit of pressure from Nestori Irankunda at the tail end there. But I think Peter Antonio is going to claim the goal. And it's a goal his play has deserved tonight. A flying wing back. And Mitchell Glasson did not give up on that one. Glasson. Well kept by the Sydney FC man. Referee having to dodge out of the way. Smith, lofted ball, Glasson's header down. DiPizio scores. And that's straight back to the halfway line for Australia. Goal celebrations dispensed with at this point.
Goal for Australia, number 10, Miguel DiPizio.
The man from the Mariners. The ball stayed Australia's possession thanks to the touch off the referee's back. So many players waiting, queuing up to apply the finishing touch. Quintal. Straight off the bench and straight onto the score sheet. Thiago Quintal beats Reyes at his near post to make it 14-0 for Australia. And what an impact.
Australia, number 7, Thiago Quintal.
Sydney FC man trying to put himself in Brad Maloney's. Iran Kunda glides past 2, 3, 4. Iran Kunda to the byline. And Glasson does the rest. Into the empty net for his hat-trick. And Haitley. It's been really lively tonight. It's a very good effort from the people of Shepparton. Antonio with space to strike. Peter Antonio in his hometown has 2 goals.
Australia, number 2, Peter Antonio.
That was a fine strike. So precise, so measured. Pretty nice work. And this is pretty nice work from Australia. All the way from back to front. Can they finish it off? Xavier Smith, Quintal's header, Glasson! And the flag stays down for Mitchell Glasson, who has 4. And that goal might please Brad Maloney more than any of the others they've scored this evening, because it came all the way from defence. Worked through the centre of midfield, a delightful 1-2. Smith. Quintal! And that's 2 for the substitute. 18 for Australia now. The supply from Xavier Smith. Sydney FC's Thiago Quintal. There's DiPizio on the outside of him. Now Smith's delivery. Iran Kunda off the posts. And he'll bundle in his own rebound for his 4th goal of the night.
Goal for Australia, number 17, Nestori Iran Kunda.
Initial header coming back off the woodwork from close range.
To work from DiPizio in the build-up. Xavier Smith's cross.
It's taken quickly again. DiPizio's cross!
And that is goal number 20. 10 in the first half, now 10 in the second. Andre Parks of the Central Coast Mariners up from the back line.
Australia, number 14, Andre Parks.
After picking up an assist in the first half, he gets his goal to take the quarter himself. To the 6-yard box, Parks is in there again. Australia have goal number 21. Might have been Andre Parks who got the final touch. It could be Andriano Labib. Taladira. Brought down by Iran Kunda. Effortlessly. Fed in low, and it's another own goal in off the post. Agonisingly so. Second of the night. Put that many low crosses into the penalty area, and eventually the defence is going to come up short. Iran Kunda's good work in the build-up. Again, he's the one who forces it. Nice 1-2 between the substitutes. And Campbell Doverson gets in on the act. The substitute from the Mariners. There's a beautiful one too. Fabian Taladera. So the ball was won by Andriano. Wholly unfamiliar conditions. Australia got the job done in emphatic fashion. We'll be back in action again on Friday night to take on Cambodia.